Hello, and welcome to this first lecture of a new section on sound debtors management in this course on excellence in sales management. So, in this new section, we're going to give you some in-depth understanding of how can you manage debtors well to get you money on time in building excellence to sales management. And in this particular lecture, we're going to talk about two things. One, who are the debtors that you need to manage well, and who are not, and why manage debtors well? These are the two things that we're going to talk about, right? So, any thoughts on who are your debtors that you need to manage well, and who are the ones that you don't need to manage? Any thoughts on that? Let us start by looking at who are your customers, because customers need to pay, right? So, who are the immediate customers? And as you see in the four cases shown, B2B customers are definitely your customers directly or through a distributor. That distributor is your customer, as well as these B2B are. In FMCD business, your customers are the dealers and customers who buy these products. And in FMCG, these are the distributors, wholesalers, retailers, and the final customers or consumers who use the product. So which of these are the direct customers? So your direct customers are the one that you manage yourself, the services that you provide to them. The customers, if you see your B2B customers, if you are directly serving, then they are your customers. If you're serving through distributors, then your distributor is your customer. So if in case of FMCD, the end customers are not your customers, because you don't provide the goods and services to them directly. So it is the dealers that you provide services and goods to them. Similarly, for FMCG, it is the distributors, not retailers and customers. So having discovered who are the customers who are your debtors and define them, let's talk about why should we manage debtors well. Any thoughts on these? The way I see is that managing debtors is the acid test of excellence in sales management. You can always achieve your sales target by not managing your debtors well. You can always get sales by saying, hey, take your time, sweet time to make the money. And don't worry about the payment. Keep the goods with you, sell them, and pay us whenever you need to. But that's not excellence in sales management. So if you can be lenient in recovering your due debts, and you can achieve your sales targets. The only thing which happens that by not managing them well will lead to bad debts over a period of time, because that's the precursor of bad debts is the lenient debtors management thing that happens. This also increases the company's working capital cost. It hides all the problem you may be facing in achieving your sales targets, and managing them well helps you do right things in achieving sales targets. So that's why you should manage the debtors well. So having looked at these two aspects of debtors management, what do we do next? So in the next, we will talk about what do we mean by managing debtors well, and how can we go about managing the debtors well. So thank you so much for watching this first lecture of Sound Debtors Management. I hope you're beginning to learn something new again, beginning to enjoy, and I do look forward to see you again in the next lecture.